This makes him smile as he considers it a better luck to have. With this, he believes that he can finally reach the peak of martial arts. He notices that there are other babies around him, and since he's in a separate building, he figures out that he must have been reborn into the Eldragon family. However, he starts to wonder why there are so many babies in the room. Just then, maids enter the room with feeding bottles. They reach into one of the cots and grab a baby goblin to feed it. Gilfus is shocked to see a goblin in the room, and he wonders what the maids are planning to do. After feeding the goblin with a red substance, the goblin explodes, spilling blood on Gilfus's face. He is shocked to see this, and fear crawls through his body as he tries to figure out what is inside the bottle. The maids then decide to dilute it a bit and continue giving it to the kids. Gilfus is soon grabbed by a maid while he is still trying to figure out what it is that they fed the goblin that caused it to explode. He can clearly see that the content of the bottle is not milk, but it seems to be overflowing with magic. He cannot believe that the maids are feeding babies with something so dangerous. The maid pushes the bottle into his mouth, and when he gets a taste of the bottle's content, Gilfus finally realizes that it is ancient dragon's blood. He cannot believe how insane they are for making babies drink dragon's blood. He finally realizes why they said they are going to dilute it. He decides that he needs to spit it out, but remembers that he has swallowed it a little bit. However, he concludes that a little amount will not kill him. He notices that the other babies are also spitting out the substance and decides that this is the best thing for him to do before he explodes. Just then, it dawns on him that he might be making a mistake by spitting it out. He realizes that if he absorbs all the magic power, he might end up surpassing his past self and finally reach the peak of martial arts. He doesn't have a clue what is going on, but he decides to use the situation to the best of his ability. He drinks everything in the bottle with a face determined to show everyone why they shouldn't mess with him. Even the maid is shocked to see that Gilfus is happily consuming the dragon's blood that is being fed to him. The maid is also glad that things are working in their favor. After he is done drinking the entire bottle, he is placed back in his cot, and he realizes that the other babies also survived the ordeal. Just like a regular baby, he starts feeling sleepy from enjoying a good meal. 7 years later, Gilfus is seen practicing his strength skills by placing a boulder on his feet while doing a one-handed push-up. He reaches 1,000 push-ups before pushing the stone away into the distance. He stares at his bulked body, and he admits that he loves it. Apparently, Gilfus is now named Zeke Eldragon. Zeke attributes all the strength he has to the quality of the dragon blood that he consumed. The dragon's blood seemed to hold a vast amount of power, and even the babies who ingested just a little gained bodies, which are far stronger than those of regular humans. Thanks to the divine dragon's true source power that he had already absorbed in his past life, Zeke was able to take in every drop of the ancient dragon's unique power. Zeke was able to go through a transformation that left him himself shocked.